Local 4 Defenders investigation.
It makes me very angry.
Kevin Dietz exposes how Detroit is sending your money down the drain.
I'm sure we're being charged for that.
It's a Local 4 Defender investigation that has a lot of people outraged, and for pretty good reason.
That's right. You know, water left running in vacant homes and buildings for weeks, even months, with the city of Detroit doing nothing to stop it. And as Defender Kevin Dietz found out, it's you or us who ends up footing the bill.
This is one of those stories that just makes you mad. Detroit should be saving money, not wasting money. Plus, your water bills have gone up 10 straight years in a row. The Defenders found an expensive problem that should be easy to fix. In abandoned houses and buildings all across Detroit, copper thieves steal water meters and pipes for money. The thefts cause water to pour out into basements, and it's not the water department's fault that thieves steal copper. But it is their fault if they don't come out and shut off the water once people report it. A guy living near Bentler Street says he's been calling the water department about this house for over a year. We came here to check out what our tipster was telling us. Obviously, he was right. Water just pouring into this basement. We called the water department, but so far, no one has come.
Whoever's in charge of the water department needs to be aware of that. Supervisors, management, or their upper management. And we shouldn't be charged. The citizens of the city should not be charged for that.
We wanted to see exactly how much water was being wasted. In an unscientific test, we measured how long it took to fill up a 5-gallon bucket, and we're surprised it was full in just 54 seconds. The water is a foot deep in this basement. Thousands of additional gallons have poured into the ground, eroding the foundation the house sits on. Running water can cause all kinds of expensive problems, from mold to structural instability. Plus, we're just wasting water here. I wanted to report some running water. So we picked up the phone and called the water department ourselves to report the problem. We didn't say we were the Local 4 Defenders, just concerned citizens worried about the running water. That was on May 29th. We were assured someone would come right out. They did not. So we called again and again. It's now been 5 weeks since we first called the Detroit Water Department to tell them water was pumping in this basement. We measured it at 7,000 gallons a day. That's 250,000 gallons since our first call.
So how would you have water in an abandoned house that's on? Doesn't make sense. So it's negligence on the water board's part.
Finally, a month and a half after the problem was first reported, the water was shut off on Bentler Street. Did I tell you we also reported this water leak inside of the old Finney High School? We called on this one a month ago, and as you can see, the water's still running. Before you say, oh, that's just Detroit, open up your water bill. It's gone up 10 years in a row, totaling more than a 100% increase. Waste gets paid for by the users. That's you.
It makes me very angry to think or to, hear that they're just letting it run like that.
I had got a couple of bills here for $235 a month because the water was running in this one particular house to the point where it flooded the basement, was coming out of the side door.
If in fact they have the information, they're aware of it, and nothing is being done, you would want to know why.
I don't know anything about Marlboro, Finney, or the East Side.
Metro Detroiters deserve better. We went to the water department to get answers.
This is one of those organizational disconnects that we're trying to fix with optimization.
Sue McCormick is the boss. She researched the problems we reported, found systemic problems, and now has a 5-point action plan to fix it.
This week we're putting 4 new pieces of equipment in the East Yard, so I think that will help tremendously.
She points out the department has been advertising its emergency number. When we called the customer service line, we were on hold for more than 20 minutes.
Please continue to hold, and your call will be answered in the order received.
When we called the emergency number, we talked with an employee right away.
We know that there are a number of abandoned homes, so we really need the public to help us make sure that those reports get to us.
Now the water department will go to just one phone number, so there no longer is any confusion. The water department is promising to do a better job of responding quickly. They also will investigate to see why reports like this one are falling through the cracks. I'm sure they'll come and fix this one immediately now that everyone knows exactly where it is. If you see water running, report it. If they don't fix it, call the Defenders. Kevin Dietz, Defenders.
Boy, that's hard to
It
believe.
is stunning.
But, you know, it's a costly, ongoing problem, and it's not just water. Detroiters have a list of city services that they'd like to see improved.
Let's mention here we reached out to both of the mayoral candidates, Mike Duggan and Benny Napoleon, and asked them to watch Kevin's report tonight and then tell us what they would do as mayor to fix these problems and improve services. You will hear their reactions tomorrow evening during Local 4 News at 5. Be with us
We'll
then.
look forward to it.
Yep.